to the well. Still running at the 40. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got his man in the middle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Terry. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that throw.
The Huskers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces...
Breaks into the open. Heading to the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska!
And every team has their script, and they want to get the game off on this foot, and they want to make sure that they have balance and get these plays in and assert the line of scrimmage. Run the football, and they do. They create the explosive run, and they open this football game with a touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. And there's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either.
No, it's crazy. And that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quick release by the QB. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Guys, let's take a minute and talk about Ole Miss. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a knock. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold it.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. He'll set up to throw. Fires to the wideout. Connection to the right. Turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And now on second down for this offense. Back to pass. Time to take a shot. Brings it down on the right side. Open spaces. The 10. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They had the offense pinned back so deep in their own end. It's one thing to give up a completion, but you can't let the receiver go the entire distance and score a touchdown. Bad job on the back end by the D.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And some room to work. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
He does a really good job with that mesh point. The mesh point is when he sticks it in the running back's belly. When he pulls it, he gets downhill quick to chew up some quick yards. Nice play early in this football game.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
The RPO, it's complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pitch, catch, let me get a few yards.
Got his man out of the backfield. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They'll try the run. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And to get rid of it quickly. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Wants to go up top. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Cornhuskers will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Complete to start this drive. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The inside handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. Holes anywhere.
And the Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. To the air, it's Punga. Got his man quickly. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Pulls and fires complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Got him downfield. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
And there's a great example of living to play another day. QB in the pocket, nobody open, throw it out of bounds.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. He's got him this time. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels are facing 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak for it.
Loss of 1. Offense facing 4th down.
The Rebels looking to convert on 4th down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down and you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
The give to the tailback. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska's had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, or Rex Burkhead.
There he goes. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he dropped it. Just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
With the catch, it's Terry. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Huskers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Off the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Huskers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Holds and fires complete to the right. Touchdown, Huskers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it, and forcing the incompletion.
It'll be third and long. Looking for a man. It's Punga. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. The give to the lone running back. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Now they'll run the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the third down pass is incomplete. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. The offense will... use its first timeout of the half. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off-play action on first down. Lofts one high and deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Hold offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He'll keep it himself. Tough sledding in there. Picks up a couple, but still needs 2 more on 4th down. And the Rebels will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And the returner will be knocked down. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David, and you've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too, before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
He makes a catch. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. And the Huskers will hustle to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense. On 3rd and long, he's
going to have to turn one loose downfield. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Vaught Hemingway.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake, hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen,
and the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
That is how you set the tone. First and goal, the offense set up in great position. Nice job rushing the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, getting him in the ground, and now getting him in a second down and long situation.
Working on the right, and he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. He's looking to throw on third and short. Touchdown, Nebraska! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this offense looking more and more like themselves. This is what we're accustomed to seeing. Last week, more of a blip, right? 0-1 to start the season. Kind of had some bad vibes, some bad mojo. Bounced right back, putting up a ton of points. And this one is all but over. 1-1 is here for this team.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
no, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just
and the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Across the 25, he's got room. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. The Rebels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. After an abysmal first half, goose egg on the scoreboard, the offense trying to find itself. It's first down. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
The give on the option. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around, and this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
He'll do it himself. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. It's good. Hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One. And now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Terry. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man in the middle. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. And the Huskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. On 4th down, going to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Terry. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. The Cornhuskers have pushed it inside the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the move. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Hold.
So that penalty will wipe away some strong red zone execution and take the score off the board. The offense set for a first down play.
On the ready? 29 Philly.
Motion from the wideout. The run from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Got it.
Offense gets set for 2nd down.
Let's go.
Wants to go up top. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Punga. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Here's a heat. It's complete on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They've got it inside the 40 and the 39 as they pick up the first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the 4th quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Man, I think back in the day, this is a no-brainer. You're punting the football and believing in your defense, but analytics all the time now telling you to be aggressive. I'm interested to watch this play. Obviously, if you're aggressive, you might could run this clock out and end the football game and not have to put your defense back on the field.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
It's a turnover on downs.
Jackrabbit.
Leaves it with the back. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And that's a good 2nd down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Finds his big tight end. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Huskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the running back. There to stop him at the 43, but he gets 5 and moves the sticks. Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Huskers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got his man on the right. And he'll be brought down. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. To the ground to try to pick up the first. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. They'll send the tight end in motion. On 4th down, looking to pass. Slithers into space. Turning it on! And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
To the air on second down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Wants to fire on second down. Got his hand down the middle. And he's wrestled to the ground.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking the profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
Finds his man. It's Terry. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Huskers will go for it here on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Give to the running back. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy. And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the first down mark is.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
And that was a pretty good run there for the offense. And listen, I know this game's over, but that's what this offense needs a little bit more. They need a little more balance, a little more easy second down situations with some positive runs on first down. They just need something to get them going, some kind of spark. The ground game might be it in the future.
And the Rebels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by?